Would you accept a gift that allows you to get anything you want, unlimited money, the love of your life, even change your death, but comes at a price that could take everything from you? Recently, I watched the Mandala Murders show on Netflix. It's based in a town called Sharandaspur, where a man owns a strange machine. People insert a coin marked with a mandala symbol, place their thumb into the machine, and their thumb gets cut off. But every wish they make comes true. At the same time, some bizarre murders are occurring in the town. Torsos are missing, hands and feet are detached, but all victims have a mandala symbol on their foreheads, the same one found on the coin. Our story today holds equally terrifying secrets. 1980, Haripur, Uttar Pradesh. A small town near a river and surrounded by dense forests. On the night of a new moon, a woodcutter named Jagdish went into the jungle to gather wood. It was early morning when he arrived. But as soon as he entered, he smelled something strange, like something burning. Fearing a forest fire, he rushed deeper in. The closer he got to the smell, the more he felt like someone was following him. He shouted multiple times, "Who's there?" but got no response. Suddenly, a thick black smoke spread through the area, and in it, he saw a woman wearing a black sari. Her face was hidden by her long hair, but her glowing red eyes pierced through the darkness. As he approached, she vanished into the smoke. And when the smoke cleared, what Jagdish saw made his blood run cold. Right in the middle of the jungle lay the body of Vishnu, a prominent industrialist from their town. His torso was missing. Only his head, hands, and legs remained, crudely stitched together. A circular, demonic-looking symbol was marked on his forehead. His right thumb was also gone. Jagdish ran to the police and told them everything. This was the second such case in 2 months. On the previous new moon night, the body of Neeraj Sahu, a small shopkeeper, was found near the river. His thumb was missing too, and the same symbol was carved on his forehead. Inspector Ravi was handling the investigation. He suspected something truly horrifying was happening in Haripur. The police scoured the entire forest but found nothing. When Ravi questioned townsfolk about Vishnu and Neeraj, he learned something strange. Both men had lost their right thumbs before they were murdered. This detail deeply unsettled Ravi. The investigation was still ongoing when, on the next new moon night, something happened that changed Haripur forever. Dr. Ajay's horror. Dr. Ajay had just returned home from work. He and his wife had recently welcomed a baby after many years of trying. But that night, the lights in his house were off, only a few oil lamps were lit. He kept calling for his wife, but there was no answer. Suddenly, he felt like someone was watching him. He held up an oil lamp and looked around, but saw nothing. Then, out of nowhere, a woman with glowing red eyes appeared in front of him. Ajay was terrified. The lamp slipped from his hand and shattered on the floor. He switched on the lights and saw a woman in a black sari, her hair disheveled, eyes burning into his soul. When he asked who she was, she disappeared into thin air. Then he heard his baby crying. He ran to the bedroom and found the baby sitting next to the bed, staring at the spot where the woman had vanished. When Ajay bent down to pick up his child, he froze. Under the bed lay the mutilated body of his wife, head, hands, and feet stitched together, torso missing, the same symbol marked on her forehead. Ajay broke down sobbing. The news spread rapidly, and Inspector Ravi rushed to Ajay's home. Her thumb was missing too. When Ravi questioned Ajay, he confessed a shocking truth. Despite years of trying, they had been unable to have children. One day, someone told his wife about an old cave in the forest where magical women lived. If she went to them, her wish would come true. Ajay and his wife decided to try it. One evening, they reached the jungle and began searching for the cave. As the wind picked up, they heard voices calling her name. Following the sound, they found a cave. A woman in a black sari stopped Ajay from entering, allowing only his wife inside. He waited outside. After a while, he heard her scream. When she emerged, her right thumb was gone. Despite his questioning, she never spoke about what happened inside. Soon after, she got pregnant. But since then, her behavior had changed, almost as if she were possessed. Ravi had heard similar stories while investigating Vishnu and Neeraj's deaths. Ajay believed the women in the cave were witches practicing black magic. They cut off the thumb to gain control over the person and then offer a blood sacrifice every new moon. Though Ravi didn't believe in superstitions, everything happening in Haripur challenged his beliefs. The final confrontation. That evening, Ravi and a constable ventured into the jungle. As they searched, a strong wind began to blow, and darkness descended. Ravi heard screaming. Suddenly, the ghosts of Niraj, Vishnu, and Ajay's wife appeared before him, their bodies pale, eyes pitch black, drifting toward him. The constable, however, couldn't see them. Moments later, they vanished into thin air. Ravi, shaken, sent the constable to call for backup. Alone now, Ravi heard women calling his name. He followed the voices and reached the same cave Ajay had spoken of. Inside he saw black smoke, and the same woman in a black sari, her red eyes glowing through her wild hair. Ravi followed her into the cave. When the constable returned with help, they found Ravi's body in the middle of the jungle, head, arms, and legs stitched together, torso missing, same demonic symbol on his forehead, and his thumb gone. Since then, people believed that witches live in that forest, servants of the devil, performing sacrifices. Haripur locals stopped entering the jungle entirely. To this day, it's believed that witches haunt the forest. The truth of the case was never revealed. But in Mandala Murders, investigating officer Ria discovers that these aren't just regular murders. They're connected to sinister secrets powerful enough to shake the entire world. What are these secrets? Why are the murders happening? Are witches and black magic truly behind it all? To find out, watch Mandala Murders, now streaming only on Netflix. And if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Data Tape News.